That's all on you. A bottle experiment has been added to the... Hey. Oh, I should probably look at the wrapper. So something discovered on the body.
Second.
Staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Would you let me have my internal monologue, woman?
Hey.
You think you might need to actually examine the body? Dot. No getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. The kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although, there are still sometimes... I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I cannot get used to it.
It's true.
Oh, that's totally normal. Then how can you...
So...
I imagine it's because I've been plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. Huh? Never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, look at this. Her shoes.
Correct.
Does she have her name written on her shoes? See that yellow pattern on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. Yellow powder.
Hey.
Broom. Next to the wound on her head, carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that is incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would seem...
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting. And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
That's what I learned from the examining of her body in detail. Said twice. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that one off. Dude! Bong! I totally didn't kill her. Not thing to add to that. ...
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Okay.
See you soon.
It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. I am filled with determination. Evil music. I tried to use E to interact. Again. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to gather, one after another, and then... Hi, little murder bear. Oh, look, cute little smiley face. Yeah, locked room murder mystery winky face.
What?
Love, Monokuma. What the? Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss a little smiley face on it, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body, XD. What's this, XD? Dude, that's just creepy.
Well?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put a sad face, it makes it sound super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For an example, you have 100 friends. Crying face.
What?
He's right, that does make it sound sad.
I can't wait!
Now then, please get in the elevator. Oh, face. Wait, that means something else. I'll see you all down there. Kirby dance. What the hell was that? Can I cut the emoticons? Dude, like, yeah.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you all act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me!
I didn't... dude.
Don't be mean!
Here, I mean, I didn't murder anyone.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because we no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer. The one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. And the person is here. And the person is one of us. Come on! Oh, wait. Come on, it's time to get into this. I made my way towards the elevator. But with each step I took, I felt I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I got through this, it never got easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. Funny voices. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking noises. It fell lower and lower, and suddenly, as always, the ride was over. The doors opened again. I was charged $15 for a photo of myself. Just 6 of you, huh? Really? So few. So lonely. You say that like it's not your fault that we're all that's left. Oh, I wonder what the class trial will mean. One less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are you ready to begin? You know the drill. Blah, blah, blah. Take a seat. And so, for the 4th time... a deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly glass trial. Yes. Yes, I will. Set skills. Hint of influence. Increase the influence gauge by 2, effective during class trial. Lost in thought. Increase the time limit for each phase. Okay. Steadies your aim a little, effective during non-stop debate and the Hangman's Gambit. Oh, that would be useful. Efficacy increases more slowly. Reload 2 bullets at once, effective during bullet time battle. Cost 4. No, okay, that's good. Finish.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they...
We already know who did it.
Whoa! Deja vu!
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
I'm pretty sure it was Hiro.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Ina really seems sure that one of these three is the killer. She must have the reason for believing that. Alright. Are we pew-pewing? I think we're pew-pewing. We're pew-pewing. Oh, he's a count.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
Yes.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Uh-huh.
Because you all had a motive.
Okay.
You hated her.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Shit, I missed it.
That's about as low as you can get.
Ah, wait. Okay, spacebar slows it down. Okay, yes, okay. I'm slowly remembering to do this.
It was one of
Oh,
you.
shit, no! Oh, okay.
One of you killed Sakura.
Uh-huh.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any...
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Yes! Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Not the only reason. We have a lot of reasons.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died.
Yeah.
So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. But good reason to, and there's a good reason to suspect all three of them. And then does that mean one of them did it? Ooh, pardon me. Pocket trash. Okay, so we're looking for something related to him. Boy, just leading that right in there.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them? There's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
Uh-huh.
I didn't either.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, same here.
I'm still suspicious of you,
No,
bro.
that's wrong.
I'm still suspicious of you.
When we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's,
Mm-hmm. It's, what?
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
Forever ago, huh?
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident at the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is...
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
Why are there hieroglyphics behind me?
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it!
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what I meant was,
You're terrible, Hiro. I mean, Jesus, this is very obvious. ...
Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
You said you didn't,
Why
though.
the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Yes. Yes, he is.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
More hostility.
Uh-huh.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
You do you?
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message. At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood.
How the hell did you know that?
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
Psycho?
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Right?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine, the dying message was in it. It was on the magazine shelf.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case it clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Magazine dying message.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Okay, how do you do the absorb?
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Oh wait, here we go. Focus gauge concentration. Fast forward, weak spots. Eliminate white noise. Oh. Controls? Right mouse button. Left mouse button. And help. I do. Maybe I'm.
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly
when Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh, no. Okay. How? Oh man, I ran into this problem last time. Oh, does it just hold down the fire button? Okay. Is that all it is?
Shoot!
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
No!
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Right.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Okay.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message.
So it wasn't.
It was only
that
after
one.
the investigation had begun.
It was.
I found the
magazine
here.
tucked away on the magazine
No?
shelf.
Wait. No? What's the first one?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Wait, maybe I need to.
And I can tell you when it was only after I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Let's try the opposite direction.
I can tell you exactly
when Ogre's body was discovered.
Aha!
No, that's wrong.
Other way around. I get it eventually. I burned through most of my health, but shut up.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
The Vienna sausage? What?
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just trying to confuse us.
actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Without a doubt. No, I absolutely do doubt it. No way Sakura wrote that message. A moment of truth.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Okay.
I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Oh no, I can't see.
I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
God damn it, I
Give
can't.
it a rest.
Ah!
The end is nigh.
Ah! It's hard to do that. Yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
Okay. Do this. Just gotta remember how to do this. Yeah, I have to.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh.
Can't hear you, can't hear you. Show me the proof.
Oh, I had to reload.
Right.
Final strike.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
My bad. I didn't reload. That's what was going on.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Oh!
Who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
Dun dun dun!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Yeah, just flat out admitting it.
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Yeah, okay. Would you like a piece of candy? I might help you give you some energy. Dude, sure,
That's
thanks.
all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. Going to end it today.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind. before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
But that whole...
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Yeah, like how the hell any of the rest of the... How did he shut the
What
door?
are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain, and until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
Yeah, how was the room shut from the inside? What was with the poison? There's so... Why did he pick Toko? She's the perfect fall girl. Think your suffering is over when you die? Taste all the flavors of eternal pain. Anyway, that's not the point I was trying to make.
Shoot.
Oh. Yeah, so, Hiro wanted to pin the crime on Toko. There's one thing that doesn't make sense. This just doesn't make sense. Why the magazine was hidden, maybe? He's got a good point. Well, no. I mean, if I would have used her finger, but yeah, okay. Maybe why it was hidden?
I got it!
Okay.
That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Huh?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well,
Maybe it was Byakuya.
I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
It's Kyoko.
He's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
Obviously, with the locked room scenario.
Who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Toko. Okay.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right?
That explains why she was all nervous about it.
What?
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura
Wait,
with the
did
bottle.
Toko do it?
But that...
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
Oh, shit.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So... what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but... okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet, Hiro. Isn't the real killer, and I have to prove it. Motherfucker, Toko, did you have me fooled this entire time? Hey, 3 to go off of.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah,
Wait,
just
no.
once.
Because she said
No,
there was
that's
twice.
wrong.
I saw you lead me into that, Kyoko.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single
Like a
blow,
dog on a leash.
that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
That's why there was more glass. Oh, that would make more sense because that'd only be 5 on the shelf, but there was an extra space missing.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
Oh, pawn, rook. We found the knight, bishop. We're missing the king, or are we missing the queen?
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Yeah. Correlation between the bottles is beginning to become clear. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Hangman's Gambit. Which one's this one? Oh, right. Okay. Up. Okay. Oh, chess piece. I need an E. Another S. P. Oh, damn. I need a P. P. I need an E. I would like to buy a valve.
Now I understand. That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
Uh-huh.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
So we're missing the queen and the knight.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
That's right, Hina.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Shut up, hero. We're trying to help you.
Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No, but we have glass for 2
No.
bottles.
It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
No, I'm following with you. I'm following with you. Because it was broken.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken,
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
It's the experiment.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles.
Yes. Coco, I can't believe you
And
fucking...
what we found was
she
that the
pulled the wool right
collection
over
of
my
pieces
eyes.
was
I
heavy.
was all like, oh, Hero did it
And
for
the
sure.
reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles. But when they did,
Oh, whoops.
they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
What it would reveal would be a second attacker. Oh, yep. A second attacker.
The bottle that was removed
Either that or
from the
Hero's
scene
lying
was
and he just-
used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hero who delivered that second blow.
Right.
Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Womp, womp, womp.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
God, Hero. Oh, Lord.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
You sound so just like,
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You
Pretty
did.
soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
I know, right?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
You know, for once, I'm agreeing with you, Byakuya.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows she was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She was left. She left it in there for anyone to find. An element that was added to the truth boats.